In his first few months as emperor, Caligula is hugely popular. But then he suddenly disappears from view. It's suggested he falls dangerously ill.
People seem to have been convinced that Caligula would die, and we don't know how long it lasted, but it does seem to have lasted a considerable time.
Nobody knows exactly what happened. But the accounts suggest that Caligula was transformed. One simply says that he emerges a monster.
We get the sense of someone who lost his sense of reality, who became increasingly crazed and increasingly vicious and tyrannical.
From the imperial palace on the hill above the Forum, strange rumors start to be heard. That Caligula no longer sleeps, that he's taken to drinking excessively. There are tales of sexual debauchery, of violent rages and sudden mood swings. Then comes public behavior which can only be called bizarre. In what becomes one of the most famous of all the stories about Caligula, it's said he gives the most powerful job in the Senate, the role of consul, to his favorite horse.
He actually built for him on the Palatine Hill a stable made of marble, and he gave him a trough made of ivory. And to top it all off, he would invite people to have dinner with the horse.
If he treated his horse as if a human, talked to the horse as if a human, and had allegedly intended to make that horse a senator, is psychotic. I don't know of any culture where that wouldn't be.
At this point, historians point out that with Caligula, it's hard to separate fact from fiction. The written accounts are few, and they do concentrate on the most colorful details.
We have to rely on accounts that are racy, entertaining, but unreliable. And it's almost as if we were trying to reconstruct the history of the 21st century, and the National Enquirer was the only piece of documentary evidence that had survived.
But in the immediate aftermath of Caligula's illness, some facts speak for themselves.
One of the sources says that many people paid for the illness with their lives.
Caligula begins killing. He accuses his father-in-law of plotting against him and forces him to commit suicide. His cousin, his most likely heir, meets the same fate. From now on, sudden, unpredictable bloodshed will be the hallmark of his reign.